70 Pearls of Prayer brings together 70 authentic du'as from the Quran and Sunnah. Download it for free. Link in the description and pinned in the comments.
Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The hadith at hand is narrated by Zayd ibn Thabit. May Allah be pleased with him. He says, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever is focused on the hereafter, Allah will make him feel content with his lot and grant him peace of mind, and his provision and worldly gains will come to him regardless of circumstances, obstacles, or people. But whoever is focused only on this world, Allah will make him fear poverty constantly and confound his affairs, mix his affairs, and he will not get anything of this world except that which has been decreed for him. This beautiful hadith focuses or encourages us to focus about the affairs of the hereafter. In it, all our affairs would be aligned and the content of the heart would be attained. But those who occupy themselves with the affairs of this world and they strive in it, then their affairs will be scattered and their hearts would be filled with poverty. Ibn Taymiyyah, may Allah have mercy on his soul, says, giving away whatever is more than what you need of money and wealth and be happy with what suffices you is more safer and secure for your affairs. And this would empty your heart and make all your affairs unified. And it's best for your dunya, for this world, and for the hereafter. Once the heart is emptied of seeking worldly affairs and striving for it, it will have no place in it except for Allah Azza wa Jal. And this is why the Prophet says, whoever is focused on the hereafter, meaning that he's working hard for the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal, as if he does not care about this dunya, as if he is striving to do whatever is necessary to make ends meet, but not to go beyond that, because he knows whatever Allah Azza wa Jal has divinely decreed for him will happen. So he does not go out of his way. All of his concerns revolve around the akhirah, the hereafter. All of his worldly affairs revolve around what pleases Allah, not the opposite. What we see from our brothers and sisters nowadays, quite the opposite. I talk to a lot of people during my counseling sessions. I meet people that are so fixated on this world as if they're not going to die. They're trying to bend, if not break, the rules of Sharia so that it fits their whims and desires. It fits their worldly matters. A CEO having 1,200 employees under her doesn't abide by the hijab, doesn't care about free mixing, doesn't care about gender segregation, and she says, this is not logical, what's mentioned in Islam. How would I run my company? Subhanallah. Allah wants you to run your life according to His Sharia, not to run His Sharia according to your job, to your whims, and to your desires. This is the meaning of submission. When you submit your will to Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah then, if you do this, will make him feel content with his lot. Everything that's scattered in this world would come aligned, and Allah would grant him peace of mind. So he doesn't have to be worried. He'll never be depressed. He'll never be preoccupied of what will I do tomorrow? How will I pay the rent? What will I feed my children? No. He knows that he's doing his level best and that whatever Allah has destined for him will happen. So he goes to bed and sleeps like a baby. Unlike that billionaire or millionaire or rich man or someone who's influential or someone of authority and power, he is in vain, he's in pain, he's in agony. Ibn Taymiyyah says, the heart always seeks something. And this is part of living. When you live, you need to seek and pursue. So a human being by nature would always seek what's beneficial for him and try to protect himself from whatever is harmful. And this is what the soul is all about, seeking. And to find tranquility and peace, the soul and the heart have to have something that they can relate to. And the hearts cannot relate and find its comfort and tranquility except in Allah Azza wa Jal. Yes, some folks would say, I find my peace of mind and tranquility in a glass of scotch. Another one says, well, I find it in having my shot of drugs. Another says, I find my peace of mind when I watch a beautiful movie or listen to a nice song. All of these are tranquilizers. They are things that are not permanent. And that's why the moment this particular thing you found your peace of mind in is cut off, you're depressed again. You have anxiety attacks and you are worried. So you go over and over and over again to where you think you will find the comfort of your soul and heart in, where actually this is where all the pain and agony is. The souls and the hearts cannot find its tranquility except when they worship Allah alone. And whenever the hearts are filled with something other than the worship of Allah, that thing would be your source of torment, pain, and agony. Whether it's a spouse, whether it's your job, whether it's your son or daughter, whether it's your wealth, whether it's your power and kingdom, that will be your torment. But you're so oblivious, you're so blinded, you can't see. That is why if the hearts do not worship Allah alone, if the hearts are not filled to the rim with the love of Allah and the worship of Allah, they will seek to worship other gods. Those who are satisfied with finding things other than Allah Azza wa Jal. And that is when a person would be the most miserable in his own entire life. Ibn al-Qayyim says, whoever seeks Allah truthfully will find Him. And whoever finds Allah, Allah will suffice him from anything else in this universe. So he will be free, he will be rich, he will be someone respected. You will see the lights illuminating from his face. He will glow because Allah Azza wa Jal has filled him with wealth and richness, with richness, because he knows who Allah is. But if you miss Allah, if your heart is shallow and hollow from Allah's existence, and you're scattered all over the world, then you will be scattered all over the world. You will not be able to focus. You will not be able to concentrate. When you have Allah in your heart, your provision and worldly gains will come to you regardless of circumstances, obstacles, or people. It will come without any effort from you. Though it was distant, but it will come without you going out of your way to collect it. while the opposite is true. Whoever is focused on this world, so he only focuses on how to achieve his worldly goals, how to secure projects, how to make more money, how to get more influence, how to be more with authority and the likes, then you have a problem. Because Allah will make him fear poverty constantly. Such a person would always have his eye on the ball. What happens if I lose my job? What happens if they sack me? What happens if I lose my contract or lose my project and all my money is gone down the drain? So he's always worried. He goes to bed thinking. He prays, if he prays, thinking of this worldly. He loses the sweetness of salat, of prayer, of worship, of reading the Quran. What Quran? I haven't read the Quran in like 3-4 years. I don't even know what Allah wants of me. I just work 9 to 5 every single day and relentlessly try to make it 9 to 9 instead of 9 to 5. What will happen? Allah will make his poverty between his eyes, because he's always afraid of it, and he's always hoping and wishful that nothing would be depleted, rather it will all increase and increase, and it's like a mirage. The more you get closer to it, the further it is, and it will continue to do so until he dies. He will not get anything of this world except that which has been decreed for him. As-Sindi, may Allah have mercy on his soul, said both men, the one who focuses on the hereafter and the one who focuses on these worldly matters, have been already destined, and their provision has already been written. But the difference is, the first one who focuses on the hereafter would get it effortlessly. He would not preoccupy his mind. He would not be worried, what will I do tomorrow? What will I do next month? What will happen to me? Why? Because he trusts Allah. He focuses on salat, on reading the Quran, on worshipping Allah, on doing good in his life, in connecting his kinship, in being kind to people. He's focusing on abiding by the Sharia. Whatever Allah tells him to do, he complies, no questions asked, no strings attached. Others don't like this. It doesn't go down their throat well. So they say, no, this is not logical. How can I run my business? How can I run my family? How can I not be free mixing with non-mahrams? This is what Allah said. So no, it doesn't make any sense. So they bend, if not break the rules. And such people will get what was divinely decreed for them, but it would be very difficult. And it would be mixed with so much work and hardship, because they did not submit their will to Allah Azza wa Jal. Ibn al-Qayyim says, no one in this life is more tired than the person whose concern and focus is on worldly matters. Why? He's so tired because he keeps on trying and trying, and his heart is working all the time, instead of that person who has surrendered himself to Allah, submitted his will to Allah, knows that nothing would happen except what Allah has preordained. He does his due diligence, but expecting Allah Azza wa Jal to take care of him. Ibn Daqiq al-Eid, may Allah have mercy on his soul, he said, a happy man or a person, so it can be a man or a woman, a happy person is the one who chooses the everlasting when the blessings and favors of Allah are never ending, over the one that is inevitably going to end, but the torment of it is for eternity. The happy person is the one who chooses the hereafter and the Jannah over this dunya that has consequences that are punishable in hellfire. May Allah protect us.